Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with horse racing tips for Tuesday, the 5th of March. Well, let me get straight into it. So, I've waited for Southwell. Southwell is tomorrow evening, Tuesday evening, and I'm having a 10 pence each way, lucky 63. There's some of these where I really like the look of them, so I'm going to get straight into it. So, the first selection is Borgie at 5 to 1, or Borgie, in the 6 o'clock at Southwell, paying 4 places instead of 3. Rob Havlin takes a mount again, and it does ride winners for this stable, the Sean Wood stable. I think there's a few that's got chances, but I think 5 to 1's okay, and I do think it'll run its race. The second selection is the nap of the day. Take a look at this horse. It's extremely well handicapped, and it's just beginning to run into form now. The selection is Candy Warhol at 6 to 1 in the 6:30 at Southwell, paying 4 places instead of 3. This horse ran, I believe, off 74. Was unlucky in running, unlucky in running in a similar race this time last year. Yeah, rated 74, and I believe this time around it's off 59, and it's just beginning to run into form. That is the nap of the day. The third selection is De Vegas Warrior at 11 to 2 in the 7 o'clock at Southwell, paying 4 places instead of 3. Another horse that is running really well, and I expect it to run its race, and it's never won. Bear that in mind, but it is running well enough to just about get its head in front. The fourth selection is Fox Flame at 6 to 1 in the 7:30 at Southwell, paying 4 places instead of 3. I do think Charlie Johnson has actually done okay on the all-weather this winter. I personally thought he had a shocking season on the flat during the summer, but a few of his horses are beginning to run well. This horse is another one that seems to be gradually running into form, and I think it's got a decent chance. The next selection is Young Endless at 100 to 30 in the 8 o'clock at Southwell. Sam Thomas doesn't have many flat runners, decent trainer over the jumps. It's another horse that's running really well and running into form. The favourite doesn't run a decent race, I expect this horse to be very hard to beat. And finally, Brooktune Azure at 40 to 1 in the 8:30 at Southwell. So this horse, I tipped it last time at, I believe, Newcastle, and it took 66 to 1 last time at Newcastle. I think I took 33, so I took the early price. This horse was going pretty well all the way round. It just didn't quite have the pace. Don't get me wrong, Southwell and this extended trip is an unknown, but it didn't really weaken. It just didn't quicken at Newcastle. There's no way this horse should be 40 to 1 in this race. I'm not saying it'll win. I'm hoping it comes placed, but this horse, in my opinion, will not finish second last like the betting suggests. 40 to 1. Personally, I think, I may be completely wrong, and I'm not bothered if I'm wrong anyway. I think this horse should be about 16 to 1. There's no way it should be 40 to 1. Anyway, 10 pence each way, lucky 63, and it's £12.60. So those are all the selections for Tuesday. There will be no selections for Wednesday. Please bear in mind that the 2 horses that I am following both potentially run on Thursday. One at Southwell, one at Lingfield. Coast is entered at Lingfield. We need a low draw for that one, but I still need to have a look at it. And Mutabahi is entered at Newcastle. However, Mutabahi is running over 6 furlongs. My preferred trip for it is 5, but if it's entered, I'm probably still gonna have to back it because I'd hate to not catch it right. And so, as you're well aware, I'll be watching them 2 horses Wednesday evening on the form and Thursday if they're running. So the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.